Hi. Have you got time to do a quick survey? Morning. How are you? Have you got time to do a survey? No. Okay. And how old are you?
30. 30.
Okay. Sex? I think I can handle that one. And are you single or do you have a partner? Don't worry, it's not a trick question.
No.
What, no, you're not single, or no, you don't have a partner? The only reason why I'm asking is because we're looking for couples for this particular focus group.
No, I'm not single.
Sure?
Final answer.
And do you think he or she would be prepared to come to this focus group?
Yes, he might.
You must be joking.
Why not?
Because I've got better things to do than sit around with a bunch of saddos talking about washing powder.
Since when did we buy balsamic vinegar?
Since Jamie Oliver.
Anyway, I think it'll be very interesting.
Why?
Because there's a lot more to shopping than meets the eye, you know. There's a lot of psychology involved.
Yeah, you need a psychologist to figure out why she buys half of this crap. Do we really need the toilet to turn blue after every flush?
Put a sock in it, will you? You can do the bloody shopping yourself.
Anyway, it's good to have your opinion heard.
They already hear my opinion, because if I like what they sell, I buy it, and if I don't, I don't.
But they'll probably tell us about new products, things that are in development. Probably test them out on us.
What, like lab rats?
No. Make us taste new chocolate and stuff. See what we think.
I don't see the point in giving up an evening just so they can benefit from my opinion. What's in it for me?
25 quid and free beer.
And with spiralling development costs, companies simply can't afford to launch untested products. And that's where we come in. The product we'd like to talk about this evening is this. It's a new brand of condom. Okay, now we'd like you to take some away to try a little later. But first of all, we're going to play a game of word association. I want you to think of the first word that comes into your head when you think of a condom. So, who's going to go first? Linda.
Orgasm.
Orgasm. Okay. Anyone else? Anyone?
Erect.
Erect. Good. Someone else now. Brian, any thoughts?
Sticky? I was going to piss myself when he said that. You know, sex for him must be just one big mess.
Yeah, well, poor sod. After 3 kids and 20 years of marriage, I reckon I'd settle for sticky.
God, I wonder what it's like, though. You know, shagging the same person, year in, year out, decade after decade.
Well, ask Darren, he should know. Anyway, what are you on about? We've been doing it since before you had hairy nipples.
Oh, yeah, but it's not the same, though. I mean, just the one person.
I suppose not. Oh, you were like a rabbit on speed, you were.
Yeah?
Yeah. Dead fast.
I was not.
You were. 0 to 60 in under 10 seconds.
Rubbish.
Good handling, mind. So, Tiger, let's burn rubber. Question 1.
Give us a minute to catch me breath.
Oh, give over. You hardly broke sweat. How easy was it to attach? Very easy. Easy. Acceptable, difficult, very difficult.
Well, they're never easy. Acceptable, I suppose.
Right. 2. Was there any leakage?
Bloody hope not. Was there?
Well, give us a week and I'll tell you. So, how good was the adjustable spray mode? Excellent. Good.
What?
Adjustable spray... Oh, bollocks, I think I've got the wrong sheet. Sorry, that was for the lawn sprinkler.
Lawn sprinkler?
Yeah, I signed up for a trial. I've got a focus group on it next week.
What do you want a lawn sprinkler for?
For my garden, stupid.
Not a garden. More of a back step.
Well, lucky for you, Jimmy, that within market research, size isn't everything. Question 1. How easy was the condom to attach?
I call him Christy, after Linford Christy, because he's so fast. We walk him twice a day. He's got bundles of energy. Loves to run and run. Catches rabbits quite often.
That's great, Barbara. Thanks for that. But Linda, how about you?
Sorry?
Your dog. Tell us about your dog.
Oh, right. He's called Rover. Yes, he's a Dane.
Really? A Great Dane? They're absolutely huge, aren't they?
Yes, that's right, but mine's just a Dane, a bit smaller. I walk him every day, twice a day if I can. He's very naughty, chasing cats and stuff. Oh, yes. Loves his dinner, though.
Tom, so come on then, what's he like?
Oh, he's gorgeous. He's like a young Dirk Bogarde. He's got that confident air, you know, that some men have when they know they're dynamite in bed.
Oh, like him, you mean?
Sounds like a right cocky prat. Anyway, if you ask me, it's a load of old guff.
And what do you know about market research?
Nothing to know.
It's quite scientific, actually. What we buy says a lot about who we are. Certain people are attracted to certain brands.
Well, come on then, if you're such an expert, impress us. What sort of shampoo do I use?
I've no idea. But it's definitely not Head and Shoulders.
Yeah, you see, you don't know what you're on about.
Right. OK. Ah, you see that girl at the bar? The one in the black?
Mm-hmm.
She's single, works in administration, smokes number ones, and she will have a Bacardi Breezer.
Yeah, right. Jimmy? Who was that?
Mandy. Lives 2 down from Linda. Why?
I haven't slept at all in days. It's been so long since we have talked, and I have been here many times. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about lawns
What
and
can I
gardens.
do to make you love me?
It's what's called the Mark II sprinkler
What
rock.
can I do to
Now,
make
this
you
is one of the
care?
sprinklers, which I think have been linked to
What can I say to make you feel this?
This is the hose lock.
What can I do to get you there? What can I do to make you love me? What can I do to make you care?
It's like advertising. A load of anally retentive suits justifying their inflated salaries with psycho babble. Talk crap long enough and people start listening.
And he should know.
Yeah, but have you never stood in the checkout queue and wondered why you've chosen the stuff in your basket?
Well, I usually read the magazines.
No, because I know bloody well why I buy certain things. It is because I need them. Or I like them, or both.
Well, that's the point. You buy certain things because of the kind of person you are. I mean, I doubt you're going to find a packet of cheesy waffles in Amanda Carmichael's freezer, are you?
People like her don't have freezers, love. They have everything delivered fresh.
Mandy Carmichael might have married well, but her father pumped sewage for a living, so don't start giving her airs and graces. And the cheesy waffles are your sisters, anyway.
You don't need to be so defensive. There's nothing wrong with reading the mirror.
I don't read the mirror. I just look at the pictures.
All I'm saying is you should consider your product choices carefully before being swept away by what they call purchase euphoria. It doesn't last forever, but you don't want to get home having made a rash decision. And you can be quite an impulse buyer, and you need to be aware of that.
Don't listen to her then. She's talking crap.
Oh, you cheeky little tyke. So which outfit does your heart tell you want?
Time now to move on to the SLRs. John, I'm guessing you by the extra wide slots for your buns, the slide. Thanks again, Linda.
It's a pleasure.
Quite active, aren't you? A lot of interest.
Well, yeah, I suppose. But you've got to keep busy, haven't you?
It's great to have people we can involve in different groups. It's really important to get to know your recruits.
Well, I tell you what, then why not come back to mine for a drink? You've got to get to know your recruits.
Yeah, OK. Will your boyfriend,
Who, Jimmy?
Jimmy, that's it. Will he be there?
No. Jimmy isn't really, you know, we're just...
Oh, right. Right.
Andy.
Oh, you sly old vixen.
Jimmy, what the bloody hell are you doing?
I've left Mission Impossible 2 and IO5 on it already.
Well, hurry up.
You've landed your fish, then?
Put it this way, he's sniffing the bait, but he won't be if he finds you here. Right, bollocks, you're out. Come on.
Hang on, how am I going to get out?
Over the fence. You can manage that, can't you?
Hang on, I need my membership card.
Well, where is it?
Over there on the telly.
Right, out.
Okay.
And watch my premises. Andy, come in.
Oh, sorry. We're doing these random forecourt questionnaires for BP, and I passed a new one on the way, and I couldn't resist.
Well, come in. And what can I get you to drink? I've got beer, wine, gin, whiskey, vodka,
Oh,
Bacardi.
just a coffee will be fine, thanks.
Oh, come on, you'll have a beer.
God.
Never say no to a free drink. Cold beer coming up.
Nice place. Have you been here long?
Well, ages now, yeah. About 8 years.
And you like gardening?
Well, yeah, you know. I like to dabble.
How are you getting on with that sprinkler?
Come through. Fine, I'm hovering between excellent and good.
Do you live here alone, then?
Yeah, I like having my own space. I used to share with mates, but you grow out of that, don't you? It's nice to have a little bit of privacy.
And where's Rover?
Well, just up the road, 10 minutes of a morning, very handy.
Your dog?
Oh, Rover. Sleepover with my parents. He's like a substitute grandchild.
Well, this is fantastic. Do you mind if I have a snoop?
Sure. I'll give you the tour. My cupboard's doing it for you then, Andy.
You know, it really is fascinating, the product choices people make. Helps us evaluate our recruits.
So basically what you do is pigeonhole us.
Well, I suppose so. Manufacturers now target their goods to specific groups of consumers. We like to call it retail synergy.
So, have you pigeonholed me yet, then?
A little bit early to say. Interesting choices, though. You know, we don't like to use the phrase pigeonhole. We prefer consumer analysis cataloguing.
So, have you catalogued me yet, then?
Well, from a qualitative standpoint, I've made a preliminary evaluation.
Sounds good. Go on.
Well, we're not supposed to share that information
Oh,
with...
go on. It could be fun. You can be brutal with me.
Well, I'm not really supposed to, but... OK. Let's have a look. I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, I can see vacillating patterns of purchasing here. There's no great through line with your selections, and I guess you'd find choice a little difficult. Let's see. Tendency to impulse buy. No real brand loyalty, no discernible methodology. Doesn't seem to be any great commitment even to products, let alone brands.
All right.
But if you did want me to pigeonhole you, I'd say you were Delta 4. But there are even some Omega and Beta tendencies. You know, I'd love to carry on working with you. You really are very interesting. Hello, Andy speaking. Oh, hi, love. No, I'm just with a new recruit. No, I'll be back shortly. Okay. All right, thanks. Yeah, bye. I am so sorry. I had no idea of the time. I really hope I haven't kept you.
No, don't be silly.
Now, you know, this has been really interesting. You will still come to focus groups, won't you?
No, of course I will.
Good. All right, well, bye then.
Bye then.
Bye.
Oh, bugger.
So, how'd it go with Humphrey Bogart?
Can't you see I'm busy? And it's not bloody Humphrey Bogart, it's Dirk Bogarde.
OK, so how did it go?
Oh, he's not my type.
All right. Rich, good-looking and sexy, is he?
He's just, I don't know, a bit too self-interested, totally wrapped up in his bloody market research. So superficial, he thinks he can put everyone in a box. Sunny delight and cooking sauces makes you one thing, hot noodle and Branston pickle makes you something else.
Well, he's got a point. But call me shallow, but I wouldn't touch a bird who drinks Stella. But Nuki Brown, well, now you're talking.
OK, so which box did he try and put you in?
Delta 4 with omega and beta tendencies.
I love a girl with beta tendencies.
Apparently, I'm unfaithful, disloyal, and I have a problem with commitment.
Well, I thought he did market research, not marriage guidance.
Exactly. Kept using long words. Apparently, I have no discernible methodology. And what the bloody hell does vacillate mean?
It's like oscillate, only with Vaseline.
Watch where you're going.
Excuse me, do you always buy that one? Yes, I suppose I do. I just don't need some university type rocking the boat trying to tell me that I'm something I'm not.
Well, just forget about him then.
Yeah, but it's not that easy. I thought I liked him. Thought he liked me. Turns out he just found me interesting. Oh, I don't know. I mean, everything else he said made sense.
Only because you were blinded. Well, beautiful people have a way of sounding like they make sense. Put your head on that Carol Vorderman, they'd lock her up.
Thanks.
Anyway, you said he wasn't your type, so his opinion doesn't count.
People pay for his opinion. Big companies. He knows what he's talking about.
Maybe there is something in what he's saying then.
Oh, but I'm not like that. I'm not unfaithful and disloyal. Sod him.
What about Jimmy?
Yeah, what about Jimmy?
Well, you know, it's always been off and on with him. I know it's not a traditional sort of relationship, but it doesn't exactly show great loyalty or faithfulness, does it? Linda?
Right. Well, that's it. I'll show you.
Anyway, I've got to go. I'll talk to you later.
OK. Well, see you've got it on my desk by Thursday.
So, where do you want it?
Ooh.
Your new cappuccino maker.
Well done. You managed to sell something to Scrooge. What's your secret?
Well, the trick is to sell the benefits, not the product.
You should tell that to our sales team.
I'm Danny, by the way.
Linda.
I was just wondering if you fancied coming out for a drink sometime.
Sell the benefits, Danny. Sell the benefits.
Well, maybe a nice bottle of wine at that new bar on Chapel Street, out on the terrace. Bit of evening sun, unwind after a hard day at work.
Actually, I can't, Danny. I'm seeing someone.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Maybe next time, eh?
What are you having? The usual. You haven't got the usual? Yes, I have. Vodka tonic. Where's Jimmy? Over there with Aaron.
Give us top
I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me, and so the feeling goes. It's written on the wind. It's everywhere I go.
I reckon you're on for some tonight.
Oh, yes it is.
What's got into her?
I don't know. She's been acting strange all week.
Come on and let it show.
Hey, you don't think she's pregnant, do you?
You know I love you, I always will. My mind's made up by the way that I feel. There's no beginning, there'll be no end.
Morning, lover boy. What happened to you last night?
Oh, you know, game on the telly.
Oh, right.
Look, Linda, it's just... I don't want things to get heavy. Well, I thought we were happy the way it was. But now you're getting all... You know.
Oh, right.
Oh, and on your way back, don't forget to put the lottery on.
Only if you promise to leave me if you win.
Done.
See you later.
Have a good game, love.
Once more into the breach, dear friends. What the bloody hell are you doing?
I'm coming to the game.
Why?
Why do you think? I'm a city girl, me through and through, always have been.
You haven't been to a game for 20 years.
Well, I've been busy.
Oh, I get it. First division not good enough for Linda, eh? But now we're in the Premiership.
Are we?
Right, well, come on then. We don't want to miss the kick-off. Now, seeing as you're such a diehard, Linda, indulge me with the offside rule.
What size of deposit would you like to put down?
5,000. That's the trade-in value. We always do the trade-in value, don't we?
That's right. And over what period would you like to make the repayments?
2 years. We always do 24 months.
You've had cars off us before, haven't you?
8, to be precise.
Really?
Absolutely. Always had British cars, haven't we?
That's right. But why? Why don't you try something else?
you can't change people. I mean, they are what they are. I mean, I'm never going to be a ballerina, am I?
You've not finished yet.
You want to get yourself a dishwasher.
I've got one.
And he's never going to be a comedian.
Who wants to watch my new video?
Not if it's grubby. I'll borrow it, though.
Well, let's put it this way. There's young girls in it, and one of them's naked.
Hey?
You. He's had all his old Super 8s transferred onto video.
Show starts in 5 minutes. Well, will you? Look at that hair.
You loved it. You used to say I looked like Barbara Streisand.
I didn't. I said you looked funny, girl.
Oh, look at those sweet little shoes. Oh.
Oh, you were such an adventurous little scrap, weren't you? Never afraid to try something new. You had them stabilisers off by the time you were 4. Knees like little rump steaks.
Knew your own mind, too. Never went along with things for the sake of it. Used to fight with your friends because of it. But always set your mind on what you wanted.
Can't imagine where she got that from. Oh, yeah, look at that, Vera. Right, little minx.
Right, little tart.
It's just that I've been worried about you.
Well, don't be.
You're not being yourself.
Well, I'm fine now, honest.
Anyway, what does it matter what he thinks? This is a bloke who gets off on what brand of soap powder you buy at Asda. How sad is that?
I know. It's just I hated the idea of being uncommitted or disloyal.
Well, you're not. You're just... you.
Do you fancy a jump later?
Maybe. What are you drinking?
The usual.
You haven't got a usual.
All the ladies independent, throw your hands up at me. All the honeys making money, throw your hands up at me. All the mamas dropping dollars, throw your hands up at me. All the ladies truly feel me, throw your hands up at me. Girl, I didn't know you could get down like that. Jolly how your angels get down like that. Girl, I didn't know you could get down like that. Jolly how your angels get down like that.
It's 92 degrees in Ibiza. Massive accident on the motorway and the car broke down.
Missed your flight.
Mom, Dad, Katie, Ricky.
Oh, I met him at the airport all